Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahwashai, Ba'asham Acha Kodash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, pushing this 100% truth of the gospel, waking up and sealing the elect of the nation of Israel through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahwashai. And salutations to all you sincere Akim out there pushing this gospel in all righteousness and in all sincerity, risking your lives and your freedom to do so. This is the book of Jeremiah 3, verse 15, and it reads, "And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding." So the first thing I'm going to do is get this word pastor. And basically what that word pastor means is ra'ah. Ra'ah, which goes into the word shepherd, all right? That's basically what Yahweh Shmi Yahushua is speaking of here. Shepherds, in other words, to guide the flock, to guide the flock of the pasture, okay, the sheep, which are predominantly men, as is written up in the scriptures. You just have to put this out there for any sisters that might be getting any ideas, okay? But anyway, this is it right here. Pastors, and the word is Ra'ah. And it reads, to pasture, tend, graze, feed, to tend pasture, to shepherd, of ruler, teacher, of people as flock, shepherd, headsman, to feed, to graze. And basically you get the idea, a shepherd. All right, so now back to the precepts. Jeremiah 3 verse 15, and it reads, "And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding." And the thing about this precept is that the apostle Gabai brought it out in one of his videos. I forget the exact video that he brought it out in. But I think I have it right here. So let me just quickly go and look it up. One of his recent videos, I believe it was either a day or two ago. Because he got his new channel. He got his new channel. I think it was our mark for one mark for judgment and one mark for salvation. I believe that was the video, and he wrote out this precept, and just rung in my mind that the Most High said that He would give you pastors according to His heart. Okay, in other words, His mind, because you're going to the meaning of this word heart right here in the Hebrew, and that word is laab. All right, the word is lab, which basically means heart. Okay, so like it basically means mind, and here it is, the word la'ab, and it means inner man, mind, will, heart, understanding. And that's basically what it means. It means his mind. So in other words, he will give you pastors, right? He will give you shepherds, men that will come, men according to his mind. And basically what that means is that they will teach you and they will preach according to the minds and the heart of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and not of their own understanding, not what they want to teach, but rather what is in the mind of the Most High. And when I was meditating on this, it could mean one of three things, okay? All right, it means three things at the same time. I could bring out three different things that this precept is actually going into. First and foremost, the Most High is only sending men that He wants to send. In other words, if you are a man of the Lord, if you are a prophet down here on the highways and byways, guess what? You are there not because of chance or if you are a man of the Lord, if you are in this truth, it wasn't because of chance or because you just happen to be at the right place at the right time, but rather it was because just as it is written in the book of Jeremiah, the first chapter, the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai chose you especially, all right? Waited for you to be waited for you to be born, waited for you to come of age, waited for you to go out to the highways and byways and see the men of the Lord preaching and hear the gospel and repent. I waited for you to learn the doctrine so that you can go out there to teach, so that you can teach His doctrine because He chose you to teach it, to teach it, okay? So Yahweh Bashim Yahushua only said men that He wants to teach His gospel. That's the first thing, okay? Send the men according to His heart, according to His mind, that He wants to be out there. The second thing is what? That the men that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have sent have to be of one in mind with Him. In other words, of one mind with Him. They have to be in tune with the spirits in order to teach the doctrine according to the minds or the heart of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. In other words, the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because it always goes back to that. It always goes back to the will of the Most High. What does the Most High want? Not what we say or not what we believe is the correct way, but rather what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has already established as the correct way, right? And the third one as well, that the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the men of the Lords that are out there teaching, they have to teach and believe the gospel according to what is written, according to the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, according to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, not according to us or according to any man that is considered himself on a high seat in Israel, okay? Not according to any individual, but according to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Not us, okay? Or not getting offended because you hear a man of the Lord or a brother bring out something from the scriptures and you're getting offended, you are getting all broken up with it, and you don't have to mention it. The current thing that is going on right now, the rape doctrine. And of course that was the reason why the apostle, I think I forget, but basically the rape doctrine, which you are seen as backfired on, and I'm going to make a video about that, Lord willing, later on. We are seeing it backfire on Polite, because we're talking about how Great Millstone and all you other Israelite camps do this as well. So let it be a warning to you, okay? Getting offended at some of the doctrines that we constantly bring out. These effeminate Israelites, because they are being caught by these words, man. All right. So 2 and 3 are basically the same thing. You remember what I said, that basically you have to be of one mind, in the spirit of the same spirit as Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the same way that Yahweh Shai and the Most High, were in the same spirit. They had, they were one in mind. They were one in mind and spirit. We have to be in that same position as well, one in mind and spirit with Yahweh, with the Most High, and of course, you have to teach and believe the doctrine according to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, not according to us. And that's basically what is in the Lord's Prayer. Let thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. All right, because you probably have Israelites out here that will say the Lord's Prayer day and night. They'll sit and recite it and know it off head, but don't even understand the words that are in it. Let the will of the Most High be done on earth as it is in heaven. And guess what? In heaven, the laws that are written up in the scriptures, the over 600 laws, and this faith, all right, this word, the words of the scriptures are what is, that's the constitution of the heavens, okay? That is the law in the heavens, and it will be the law on earth as well. And of course, the men, us that we believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we push that same doctrine, push that same vibration on the earth, and the laws of the Most High are the only laws to follow. All right. So now let me get this as well in the book of 2 Timothy. Yeah, let me bring this out. 2 Timothy chapter 1. All right, 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 8, and he reads 2 Timothy 1 verse 8. Be not therefore ashamed of the testimony of our Lord, nor of me his prisoner, but be thou partaker of the afflictions of the gospel according to the power of the Most High. And that's basically going into what we teach. We teach the gospel according to the Most High, according to the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And no matter what persecutions, accusations, okay, false witnesses, no matter what we face, because we teach these things, okay, we face them, head on, okay, we face them willingly, and we keep our integrity while doing it. I'm not going to go into that too much because, I'm planning on doing a later video going into that. But basically, we haven't switched up, we haven't changed our doctrines, no matter what happens, okay? We haven't changed, the elders and starting from the elders and the apostles on down. What is it now? Nearly 40 years, of over 30 years, and the elders and the apostles have not changed their doctrine one single bit. It's still the same thing that they were teaching. The videos from 30 years ago can be uploaded today, and it will still be the same thing. It will still stand, because this is the will of because what the scriptures say, at the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the counsel of the Most High shall stand forever. All right. So while these men out here are changing their doctrines, they are being cut out, they are being found liars, being found hypocrites, they are exposing themselves as agents, as not being true men of the Lord. The true gospel, the true doctrine that is being pushed is, it stays consistent. The same thing, the same yesterday, the same today, and the same tomorrow. the same thing will always be taught because this is an eternal thing, okay? It's something that has been prepared from the foundation of the earth, from the beginning of time. And there is no need to change it because it is perfect. All right, get it? Perfect. As that what they call it? How they say it again? Yeah, chef's kiss. Perfect. All right, and that's basically what this is. And the reason why it is perfect is because the counsel is not of men. This is not something that was made by men. It's not our thing. It is the thing of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And the Most High Himself was the one that created this word, okay? He was the one that put this truth in us to speak it unto you people. And that is why it's perfect. That's why we don't need to switch up the doctrine every few months because we are wrong about something. Or we don't need to add gimmicks, no Israelite rap in this, no, all right? No need for get-togethers and all that, Israelite cookouts, Israelite gun ranges, nothing like that, because this doctrine is already perfect. It can gather by itself. It has, even the scriptures tell you that this word is that the spirit. That word I forget how it goes, but it is a spirit that gathered. Let me see if I can get that. Since I've forgotten how it goes, I have to bring it out. And a spirit that gathered them. Basically, that's how it goes. Yeah, it is. Isaiah 34 verse 16, and it reads, "Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them." And that's right. That's humbling right there. Right? That's why I try not to get proud because I have this truth and because I understand that the Most High can make men of the Lord from even mere stones. And what that means is that basically the Most High can make any man out here, any man, even the most grimy nigger, all right, he can turn them into a man of the Lord. He can turn them into a bona fide man of the Lord, all right, and he can kick you out of this thing and get your replacement within seconds, all right. So there's no need to be proud about it because this is not our thing. This is not us that is preaching this, okay? If any man, if any man member of Great Millstone falls out, guess what? The Great Millstone, the doctrine will still, will still continue. The word will still go out. It will still, the word will still be pushed, and it will be as if nothing was missing, because it's not our thing. You see what happened when Comfy died. Now you don't even hear anything about the ICGJC anymore. But when high priest, I believe it was elder high priest Abba Bivens, King Masha, high priest Jaikwab, the men that pioneered this truth, the One West, the men that brought out the One West doctrine. When they died, the One West doctrine didn't die with them. All right, it was continued. Other men entered their labor, and now the One West doctrine is is the number one doctrine on the earth. It is ruling the earth right now because it is the honest, sincere, 100% truth. Okay. So Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua has set up men among you Israelites, and before you say, "Oh, this gospel is for everybody," the Most High and His Son died. The Most High's Son died for everybody. This truth is for everybody. Let me go to the book of Jeremiah 3, verse 11, and it reads, Jeremiah 3, verse 11, "And Yahweh said unto me, the backsliding Israel hath justified herself against Saka." Jeremiah 3, verse 11, "And Yahweh said unto me, the backsliding Israel hath justified herself more than treacherous Judah," showing you plain and simple that this is only for the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? So if you jump down to verse 15, that is the title of this video, "Pastors According to the Mind of the Most High." And those pastors will be Israelites, because we know, all right, from the scriptures that the prophets are always Israelites, okay? So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has set up his messengers among you to give you his message. And this right here, that right there, cannot be stressed enough, all right? Once again, not our message, all right? It is the message of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We are simply the oracles of the Most High. All right, let me get that as well. We are simply the messengers, and that's all we are. Because if you go to the word prophet, it says that to say before. But the prophets are the messengers, right? Because we are telling you what the Most High has already spoken, and we are giving you the words that He has spoken unto us. And that's why you see in the scriptures, it says, "What speak unto the ears of these people, my words, speak my words unto them, the word of prophecy, the word of the Most High." So First Peter 4 verse 11 now, and it reads, "If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High." And let me get this word oracle real quick. All right, oracle, oracle. Here it is. And the word is logion. Let me just audio that up.
G 3051. Logion. Strong's G 3051. Logion. Logion.
So the word is logion, logion, and it reads, a brief utterance, a divine oracle. But that's not the point I wanted to get. This is actually what I wanted to get. In the New Testament, the words or utterances of the Most High, of the contents of the Mosaic law. So that's basically telling you that the oracles are the words of Yahweh Shmi Yahushai and the laws that are written up in the scriptures. All right. So back to the precept, 1 Peter 4 verse 11 now. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which the Most High giveth, that the Most High in all things may be glorified through Yahushai HaMashiach, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen. Once again, not our thing, all right, not our words, not our message, not our own, but the oracle of Yahweh Shmi Yahushai, the words of Yahweh Shmi Yahushai, the laws of Yahweh Shmi Yahushai, the Most High Himself. Okay. So when these men are out here in highways and byways speaking, you should be taking it as though it's the Most High speaking, all right? Because these people out here, they're talking about how I want a personal encounter with God. I want to hear what God has to say in my life. But then they see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, and they're like, who are these, what are these niggas talking about? Let me just keep on going on my own way. And then they tell you, don't do this, don't take that. And don't take that, what, Marcus Aldridge, all right? The Marcus Aldridge, okay, and what? Vanessa Williams, don't take these things, and you unless you want to perish, all right? But these people don't know, no, but people don't want to hearken onto that, okay? And the true men of the Most High, the true men of Yahweh Shmi Yahushai will be speaking the words of the Most High and representing His interests here on the earth. And you know what? I'm not even going to start speaking about, because I've already done that. But you should already know who the true men of the Most High are. And even if you don't, the time is coming when it will be undeniable. Then shall it be known who are my prophets. Then shall it be known who am I chosen? Because the time is coming that it will be undeniable who the true men of the Lord are, okay? Who are those that speak the thoughts of Yahweh Shmi Yahushai? Who are those that give you the unfiltered words? Who are those that Yahweh Shmi Yahushai has revealed His secrets and plans to? Amos 3:7 writes that surely the Most High will do nothing but reveal His secrets unto His servants the prophets. Once again, not our secrets, all right? Not the Apostle Tahar's secrets, not the Apostle's secrets, not any elder's secrets, but the secrets of Yahweh Shmi Yahushai. It's not our thing, but the Most High's words, okay? Because we are simply pastors according to the mind of Yahweh Shmi Yahushai, according to the spirit of Yahweh Shmi Yahushai, teaching the gospel of Yahweh, teaching the words of Yahweh Shmi Yahushai, the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shai, according to the Most High, all right? And that is basically it. That's going to be the end of this video. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rachak, Wadash, Wa Abad Babal, and through the Spirit, I hope you Akim and you Akwat were edified. Shalom.